And then I'll be out again. Okay. My knees are just so stiff. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Is everything loud enough? Hi, welcome in. Evening series and Angie Can, CG, Seg? How would you like that? Anyway, I still have to set up my iPad. We had our big event this weekend, so I am post event unbagging things and putting it back into um, our shelving. So kind of a loose day today as far as what all I'm going to be selling and running. I bring my iPad or my laptop, which is a mistake. I mean, I'm not talking, you know. Um, so I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna probably have to rotate the camera and watch the chat from there. But all right, so we're getting going. Um, let's do this because because I don't have my iPad. I'm not gonna be able to watch the chat from there. So a little less organized today, but let's do it that way. Let's flip it on over. Flip it on over to the east side. So I don't know. It's just fun. I got all kinds of yarn. We took we had a huge event. We went to the Best Western and we had an entire event dedicated to I'm so stiff. Yeah, so we had a huge event. We had a fiber arts retreat weekend, and the banquet room was beautiful. It was right in front of the lake, and just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And so now the shop's in a mess, so I have to go and put everything back on. So I'm gonna have to touch every skein of yarn, so I might as well hold it up to the camera a little bit. These are all sock yarns. So we've got lots of different colors. And again, if you see me with any color specifically, I can definitely run them. This is where we'll do, I think I've got the sock yarn as a random pull set up. Hi, Made with Love. Welcome in. Let me pin. Okay, so this is going to be what I have. Let's see. Let's pin. Is that how we do it? I haven't ran straight from a phone completely. Okay. So this is what we're doing right now. We've got the sock yarn. This is all hand dyed by my mom, Denise. Are these all royal? This is royal blue. We've got our evil queen. I've got single skeins. I've got multiple skeins. Hang on. Hello, hello. I am back. Sorry, I ran away for a second. CMC, it's good seeing you. Hope you're still here. We had a huge event this weekend again. So now I am putting yarns out of bags, pulling from bags. This is Grizzly Mama and Evil Queen. Let me know if you see a color, say something. I have to watch the phone to keep up with it, but that's okay. I just didn't want to be not consistent. I wanted to make sure that I was here for you guys, and all of that. So, lots of bags of yarn to go through. This is Russet. Russet right here. Russet, russet. Beautiful red, beautiful red. I'm gonna put this next to the orange. Why not? Good color tone to go with. I've got, let's see, we've got Matanuska Blossom. Beautiful, really nice. And I've got at least 4 skeins of that. So we're gonna put that up here. Maybe we bring it closer and do what I was doing originally a little more, have it face the wall a bit more, because I can look back at you guys. Thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you. If you guys want, if you feel like it, please share the stream. I am a newer seller and we have lots of stuff. Mom? Okay. All right. Someone came in through the back door when it's supposed to be locked. I'm like, oh geez, Mom. Ah! Okay, as long as it's Mom and not a thief, not someone breaking in. Hi, welcome in. Bye, Mom. Welcome in, welcome in. Evil Queen, Evil Queen. Let's see what else we got in this bag of goodies. More russet. I've got lots of russet. I think I have somewhere around 8 skeins of russet. Oh, there is another Matanuska Blossom. We took our sparkle yarn, we took our sock yarn, and there's the royal blue. Royal blue. Yes, yes, very pretty. I'm gonna go grab another bag. I got bags and bags and bags to go. So if you see a color, let me know. I will run it gladly. So let's see. That's wool. I got roving. That's sparkle. And this is sparkle. Those are not bags I need. But, oh, and another sparkle. All right. See, I have at least 3 full bags of sparkle yarns. If you want to see it real quick before, this is like one of the sparkle yarns. It's 85% merino. It is 15% lurex. I could run these later, but right now, trying to get all the sock yarn up. So I need to find the bags that have more sock yarn in them. And again, if you see something, I'll run it. Just let me know. These are $32 a skein. They're hand dyed, Alaskan made, absolutely gorgeous. Definitely won't regret making something out of them. Super fun. Let me, real quick. Thank you for sharing. I didn't see exactly who shared. Maybe it was me. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, there's that. I need to actually go to Instagram stories, copy link. I'm going to do this real fast. Nope, not a poll. Link. Come shop. Now we're live. And go. Woo. Woo woo. Hi. Okay, there's that. All right, so now I've at least shared there. And then, okay, I need to unbag, open up these bags. Hope you guys are having a great evening. Our event was absolutely wonderful. Lots of people took classes, lots of people brought their knitting and their crocheting, and some people brought their looms, some people brought their spinning wheels. Oh, this is all worsted. Okay, nothing wrong with worsted, but I'm trying to get to these sock yarns so I can get them up and out and off the shelf and on to the next deal. So, here we go, here we go. Please be sock. Please be sock. Yay! It's sock. Okay, so now, first pull. All right, we got, this is our Alaskan Gold. It was part of our subscription boxes last time. Hey, Kathy, right? Naturally as Kathy. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is Alaska Gold. So, and if I'm correct in the name, Miss Kathy, we just got done doing a fiber arts retreat. Yay! Although it came out Cat Day, but I'm pretty sure that means Kathy. We had a wonderful time. We were at the Best Western Lake Lucille in Alaska, and big bay window that goes and points out at a lake that shows the mountains in the background. Just an absolutely gorgeous venue, and had close to 100 people there, and we just sat around, hung out, had a great time. These ones, I know I put those ones up. These are sunset, so super beautiful sunset colors. Kathy? Cathay? Cathay? You're gonna confuse me. I feel bad though. I'm sorry. Hey, I will joke, but I'm lucky I remember. I see so many people, and I saw so many people this weekend that my brain is just completely fried. Where am I going with this? These are burnt orange. Do I already have sunset? I have my pumpkin spice latte. I also have pumpkin spice latte up there. So actually, I should move these up here. So pumpkin spice, this one, pumpkin spice is a combination color. It's an orange. It's got a lot of little differences in it, browns. Um, the last name, but my first name. So now you're confusing me. I'm sorry. Oh, and I'm still coming off the hype of the event. It was just so much fun. So I'm gonna hang these sunset here because I do like them next to the wild iris. Um, yeah, you guys can see that enough. This is a russet. I have like eight. I have eight of these russets, I think. Um, oh, it's a surname. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, cool. Oh, and then these are a little bit different than our standard sock yarn, but they're beautiful yellow and they are still a sock yarn. Um, and these are, let's see, merino nylon, so 25% nylon and 75% merino. So bright, bold yellow. And look at that, I even left myself a gap. So now I've got two, because I know I have a lot of this yellow. Someone's gonna like it. It's spring. Someone's gonna like it. Somebody wants something bright. We like bright. All right, let's get these up. Oh, these are some of my favorite. These are our Aurora. So they're beautiful greens, teals, little splash of blue. Aurora, like the Aurora Borealis. Yes, my mom dyes all of this. So this is specifically what we dye. We do have retail of different brands like Malabrigo, Cascade, Heritage, things like that. But this specifically is my mom's colorways. She has been dyeing yarns since 1993, and she's a weaver, or she was, but her passion is in spinning yarn and in dyeing the yarn. Um, got a little variation here. We got violet here on the edge, and then these are one of a kinds. So this is the last of these. So really pretty purple, but they are the last of them unless mom makes more. This one is violet. Do I have a spot for violet yet? I do not think I have a spot for violet. So we will put that down here, right over here. And we'll put these one of a kinds. And let's see, welcome in, Pillager. Welcome in, Pillager. Hope you are having a great evening. I am kind of doing a fast and loose show because I need to get all of this yarn back up on the racks because we took all of this to the event. We had a big Fiber Arts Weekend retreat that our business hosted. Oh, so here's the rest of those violets. Violet. Now this is our standard sock yarn. So the sock yarn is normally 450 yards, 80% merino, and 20% nylon. So these are our violet. And if you see a color, I just say like right now, just let me know and I can run it. Or if you want me to start building a bundle, I can build a bundle for you. It was not busy today. It's never really a super busy on a Monday, but I did not have enough time to get these on the shelves, and I figured this is good because I have to touch all the yarn anyway, so you guys get to see all this lovely, yummy, yummy yarn that I have got. And since I'm grabbing it out of the bags, you might even get to see different colorways. This is another violet. This center one, again, is our sunset. And then this is another one of a kind, but it's kind of like an oatmeal color, a little bit of variegation in it. And then this is a light version of our Matanuska Blossom, so there's less depth to it. It's a little lighter color instead of the dark. You can kind of see it in reference to the pink. Excuse me. So the one on the right is our standard Matanuska Blossom. The one on the left is our light Matanuska Blossom. So you can see how that's a little different. So I'm going to put those below. And then we'll put the oatmeal right next to that. And then I've got sunset, burnt orange, sunset. Right? Right. And then the violet. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 violet. And I've got more of that nice oatmeal color. And then here's some more of the light Matanuska Blossom. So we're right here. If I get through the sock yarns, I've shown you guys the sock yarns before, not that there isn't new people. If we get going through it and get it up and on, I may be able to have enough time to show you the sparkles. If not, maybe I'll go live tomorrow while I'm putting them up. I'm not sure. One way or another, we'll go through the sparkles here soon enough. I have so much in the shop to sell that I really honestly can't show it all in one stream no matter what. Okay, so these ones are called Red Moon. Who do we got? Hi, Magnolia. Welcome in. Hi, Kathy. Catherine. Alex. Welcome in. Liz, welcome in. We're looking through sock yarns. They're Alaskan hand-dyed. They're 80% merino, 20% nylon, and there's 450 yards of it, and they are all hand-dyed by my mom, who has been doing this since 1993 here in Alaska. Now, this one, it's actually the color of my hat, and it's called Midnight Rider. It might look a little different from my hat, though, because my hat's a little older, but this is Midnight Rider, and it's themed on Ichabod Crane and the Jack-o'-lantern. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, Gina. Welcome in, Laura. Hi. We're doing, we had a huge event We were doing a weekend retreat at a Best Western hotel, and we had spinners and weavers and knitters and crocheters, and it was just a lot of fun. But we took all of our yarns, so now they're all off the shelves. So since I have to pull from bags, we're doing random pulls today. Um, let's see. So we've got Midnight Rider here. We've got, this is spruce. It's a really nice solid pot dye spruce colors. I've got another Midnight Rider here and another light Matanuska Blossom. So looks like I probably have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have at least 4 of the light Matanuska Blossom. This is Midnight Rider and Midnight Rider. Where did I put them? This one is spruce. We'll spruce it up and put it right in between here. What do we got? We got Red Moon there. This one Night Rider. This one's Midnight Rider. So Midnight Rider and different yarns take up the dye a little bit of different. So like my hat is a different type of yarn than this. So it might be just a little different in that sense. Hi, welcome in, glowing sunshine, welcome in. And the bright green and the blue are fun. Absolutely. My mom loves really vivid colors. We don't do a lot of pastels. We have some bright colors that could trip into the pastel thing, but predominantly she likes a lot of jewel tones, a lot of nice, dark, thick consistency. Here's some more spruce. Hello, glowing sunshine. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, right now I'm running random pulls of these. So if you see a color and you like it, I want you to tell me so that I can either pull it and run it or I can build you a bundle. Because I'm really trying to get these all up and onto the shelves. Another spruce came out of the bag. My mom does batches of 5 usually, so we'll see how much. There's another Night Rider, so we're up to, I have 4 of the Night Rider on hand. And another spruce. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spruce. I got 5 spruce. And white. Yay! The last pull is white in that bag. So whoop, whoop. All right. And then, yes. So next bag. Where am I at? That's more sparkle. I'm going to grab my next bag and I'm going to grab a soda drink. A sparkling water, because I will get water. Water. And I have to go all the way around the shop. Okay, I've got 2 more bags out here. And we're getting close to full on the soft yarn. So once we get done with the soft yarn, I will start putting up the sparkle yarn and go from there with that. So again, when I say I'm pulling yarn, I mean I got 6 bags of these to go through and be done with. But I am excited. We had such a great event. It was a really, really wonderful turnout. Everything went well. Everybody was happy. It was so much fun. Whew. I am out of breath though. I'm working hard here in the yarn slinging business. Okay. Let's see what is in the next bag. Oh, one of the ones I brought over is still sparkle. So this must be my last bag, reasonably speaking, of soft yarn because we're almost full. I got some gaps though. Got some gaps. So we'll see what colors are in here and see what's going on. See what's going on. See what's going on. I do have some sticker bloops in the chat if you guys like to do the bloopy bloops. Come on, untie. I also have mini skein bloops. Random pull on a mini skein. If you like mini skeins, come on. I want to be able to reuse these bags when we pack and go. So you don't want to just destroy the bag. Oh my goodness. Someone must have tied this well. That's okay. I usually do bow ties on these things, but that's okay. People were so helpful, so wonderful at the event. Most of the people we know are our customers already from the shop, so it was really nice to be able to give back to all of our customers who've been supporting us for years and have a fun weekend thing. This is still worsted. Where do I have more sock yarn? It's gotta be here. Am I missing a bag? 2 seconds. Let me go see. 2 seconds. Um, hey, for all I know, maybe I sold all those colors. We don't know. Maybe that's how I sold for the weekend because we took all of it. Last sparkle bag after all. I mean, a sock yarn bag. Let me just double check. Double, 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 double. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it that we must have sold that much yarn that I have those gaps. So great success, we sold yarn, and now we have to replace yarn. Okay, well, that happens. That's a good thing though. Okay, I've got some worsted, but I'm gonna reposition the camera. So I'll stick it there for now. I will be right back and then we will continue on and we'll start looking at sparkles, which we have not looked at in the past. I'm sorry, I'm back. Can you hear me? Will anybody let me know if you can hear me in the chat? We are going to progress on into the next set of bags. When I say next set, I mean look at all the bags. We've got bags and bags of beautiful sparkle yarn. Woohoo! Okay, so with that said, we got a whole nother empty rack. We're gonna get progressing on it and start hanging yarn. So I will point out I've got a couple that are already hung up, and they are Red Moon and Galaxy. I feel like I'm really far away. I'm gonna have to reach up real high. So, oh, because I'm a shorty. Short queens. Woo! Short queens. Okay. All right. So we've got This is our fireweed, Alaskan fireweed colors. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. And then the next ones to pull these are just called plain and simple purple. A little bit of a variegated color, but they are a pot dye. They are solids. All of these are hand dyed, and it's soft because it's 85% merino and then 15% lurex. And I don't know if you were here in earlier or not, but like I said, let me know about building a bundle if you want to build a bundle, or I can pull and we can run anything that is going on now. Right now, I have the listing up as the sock yarns, but the sock yarns are the same price as the sparkle. They're the 32. So I can either run them. If you see a color that you like, say something, see something, say something. We went, if you weren't here earlier, Ghost, we were here, and welcome, CG. We hosted a fiber arts retreat at our local Best Western. Here's a nice little pairing here, yellow and a royal blues. So we shedded everything off of our shelves and took all our racks, and we took our sock yarns, our specialty sparkle yarns, and we took worsted weight and hand dyed wool merino fiber and Falkland fiber. So, hooky deal. Oh, and then, okay, so these are some of the ones that are hung up. This is our galaxy colors, sparkling stars in the sky, kind of like aurora borealis, sparkles. It's got purples, blues, a little bit of like that royal blue, like a lavender purple. Supposed to look like the galaxy or the northern lights. Well, you actually have a northern lights one specifically, like aurora. But oh, what am I doing? These need to go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do I have? Oh, 5 and 6. Let me make sure I have these all correct. Galaxy, 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 and galaxy. So I have, looks like I actually have 6 of these. I'll put that up there. 6 of those. This is Evil Queen in the sparkle. Welcome in, Rainy Day Michelle, Michelle, and welcome in, Terry. That's Evil Queen. So we had this big event. It was a 2-day fiber arts retreat. We called it Spring Fling, and we just had a lot of fun. These are all royal in the sparkle, and it started at 10 a.m. and it went till 5 p.m. and we had classes and food and hangout and just a lot of fun and just a nice thing to do on the weekend. Geez, I got a lot of this galaxy. Maybe I need to pull this down. This is just so you know, this was the one that was already up, but this is Red Moon. So red moon colors. We've got a couple themes going. We got an Alaska theme. We've got like an astral theme, if you think about it, like a red moon. We've got aurora borealis, aurora. We've got we just have a lot. I can't think of it. I'm silly, but I can't think of it. So anyway, I need to take these down and put the galaxy next to the galaxy is the other one. Um Welcome in, Morrissey. Morrissey? I do my best. I try to pronounce them. You know, at least try. And then galaxy. Okay. Oh, and I need to pull one more red moon down and just move it down one. Move it on down to the east side. Galaxy. Galaxy. Okay, now these are gold ochre. Gold ochre. It's a really good pot dye, solid yellow, beautiful, warm tones, super nice. You could call it spring or a fall. I mean, obviously, most people who think of a spring color, they're actually thinking spring colors, but I'd wear it in the spring. Sorry about that. I realized I took down some pegs but didn't replace them. Um, I wear fall colors all year long because I am a fall person. Um, those colors look best on me, so why would I go with anything else? But I do have like the brighter yellows, which are definitely like spring fell. You could even say, ha 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 ha. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's get this up here. Yeah, we had to take down all the racks. We took down all the shelving, all the stuff, took it with us. So what do I got here? Next pull. Pulling. Okay, I have more Evil Queen. So there's your Evil Queen. And these are all fingering weight. Now, these don't have nylon in them, so they're not sock yarn, but they are fingering weight. There's 409 yards in the sparkle. Our sock has 450, so that would be the only discrepancy on my auction pull, is just the amount exact of the dye, or I mean of the yardage. But they're the same price, so I'm just running them. This is Phoenix Rising and more Galaxy. What do you know? More Galaxy. So Phoenix Rising and more Galaxy. Maybe that's the last of my Galaxy. Who knows? And then Phoenix Rising. Let's put that up here. We'll put that next to Evil Queen for now. Looks like I've got some more. Next pull, we got some more Royal, more Yellow. We call that one Yellow Rose and Royal. Oh, I'm gonna need more space for Royal. So, sorry, Evil Queen, we're moving you over. Don't curse me. We'll move you over. We'll move the yellow over one. Boop, boop, boop. I guess I could have just swapped out the hangers, but whatever. That was quick and easy anyway. Put that yellow right there. And then we're going to put more royal blue up there. So, welcome, Molotov. Molotov cocktail. Let's go. And uncleric. You're an uncleric? Is that a reverse cleric? No. Are you not very clerical? I love it. I love it. Okay. My goodness, I have more royal blue than what I knew to do with. Okay, so push those back. I'm not going to hold these up so much because they're just more. I have apparently at least 8 to 10 of these royal. So just get those up and happy, and then they'll be back to their homes, and then they can go and be rehomed to people like you. Hey, Whisper, how's it going, Whisper K? So these are two different colors. This is Phoenix Rising and Arctic Autumn. They look very similar, but they do have differences. This one has all of your yummy oranges, autumn tones, um, browns, and all of that. The Phoenix Rising is bold with blacks and oranges and reds, like the bird Phoenix Rising. So we'll put that one there. And then I think I need to start a new peg for Arctic Autumn. So we'll put that right there. And you can see, actually, I'll pull it off. Look at how nice this gold ochre and the Arctic Autumn look together. Really, really pretty. I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty and witty and gay. Ooh, now I'm running into, I've got worsted in this bag too, so I wonder if maybe I didn't sell all the socks. Maybe they're mixed in a bag somewhere, and that's okay too. Here is, I believe this is the gold ochre again, a gold ochre, and then a silver with sparkles. So we've got silver and gold. And the run is for one skein, so it's one skein at a time, but maybe I'll put the silver right next to that gold ochre. I think that might be nice. And then it's sitting right next to the red moon, so you could have a silver with the red moon. This is more of the phoenix rising. So there's that. So we'll get that up there. And again, as I said before, we will run any color that you would like. It's random pulls today because I am trying to get this house clean. This shop had a wonderful time. We had a great and fun weekend. Hey, Zeruth. 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 Zeruth is on fire? No. Let's not. I don't want all the yarn to go up in flames. Okay, so these are our Bountiful Berry, much more berry, red tones, little bit of a pink hint, but not like a straight up pink. So if you're not a pink person, but you do like reds and burgundies, this is the color for you because it trips onto that pink side, but not heavy into it. And oh, apparently I'm holding 3 Bountiful Berries. So I've got 3 Bountiful Berries. Let me just with that focus, if it focuses, you can see the sparkle all through it. Super lushy, super nice. It is 85% merino, 15% lurex. It's got no nylon in it though. It's fingering weight, but no nylon. And these are for like making your hats, your shawls, scarves. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. All right. Part of our fantasy lineup is Mirror, Mirror. Goes with our Evil Queen, Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. And actually, it's kind of a blend between the gold ochre and silver colors. So actually, let's move Arctic Autumn over, and we will put it right there, right next to gold ochre and silver. So you could technically, you could go Mirror, Mirror and go silver with it, lean into the silver, my silver girlies, or put the silver back. You could pick up your gold ochre and go with the mirror, mirror and lean into the gold tones for my gold girlies. Personally, I'm a silver girly, but I love these. So either way, I would love this orange, well, gold ochre, but I am that person who loves a good yellow, like a mustard yellow. Again, fall colors. That's me. So here is another Bountiful Berry. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that up there. That means we have at least 4 of the Bountiful Berry. And then these are Redoubt Blast. That's the volcano. I don't know if it's the same volcano that's potentially going to blow, but it's one of our volcanoes. Redoubt Blast. Super yummy colors. Hi, Victoria. Welcome in. Hi, Jess. How's it going? So again, Redoubt Blast. I'm gonna have to make a random pulls for the sparkle yarn. I just didn't get it going, and we've been so busy. I'm so exhausted. I'm running on caffeine and pure adrenaline. No, I'm just kidding. But I am running off of like some ibuprofen that has caffeine in it. More sunset, beautiful oranges, and another Redoubt Blast. So we'll put, not to say that you can't put it next to the Arctic Autumn, but I kind of want something else in between. And I haven't pulled any sunset over here, so I think we'll put that right smack dab between those for now. We'll call that a nice set because the Arctic Autumn has some sunset colors in it, and you could say that you could pair it up with the Readout Blast, even though it doesn't necessarily have the same color tones in it. It might work together. Here's another sunset. Here's another mirror, mirror. Here is our beautiful teal in the blues, or I mean in the sparkle. So that's our teal. Actually, why don't I put the sunset over here? Because I'm trying to think. I want people to think of color pairings. We'll put the teal between those two. I know you can't see that. That's sitting back too far. So we'll do that. And then, as I said, we have some more stellar colors, stellations. So here is aurora. So like the aurora borealis in Alaska. Everybody wants to see the aurora borealis. Beautiful greens, a little bit of teal, a little bit of darker greens. Definitely a good chartreuse, as they would call it. Oh, let's put it up by Bountiful Berry because even though it's not supposed to be grass, it probably would look beautiful. Beautiful next to Bountiful Berry up here. We got 3 skeins so far of that Aurora. Here is another 2 teals. So we've got teal. So hang on, let me see who's there. Did you need help? Did you need help? Yeah. Sorry. We close at 5. And so I've been doing these after, it's kind of like my after dark show. But of course I got the light on, so probably people is a little confusing. Um, but at the same time, I don't want to be like completely like I don't want to talk to you at all. I don't know. Okay, moving on. Alaska Gold and Saffron Spice. So beautiful. I'll tell you, every one of them is beautiful because they are. But they really are. Gold ochre. I have not hung up an Alaska Gold. Let's put the Alaska Gold. Maybe we'll put it right between the Readout Blast and the Sunset. We love oranges in the shop, so this is Saffron Spice. Let's see. I think I'll give it another gap. I kind of like to put things between and in. I've got another Aurora. So we'll put that up there. And I've got 2 more of the Readout Blast. So Readout Blast. Beautiful. I want to see this blast. I don't want to see that blast. I don't want to see the real thing. It's more tedious and annoying than anything. It's not actually close enough to do anything except for just make everybody have to go home. It's really annoying. Done this before. Sunset. Saffron and saffron. So saffron spice. Here's 2 more skeins of that. Here is the sunset. And I know we're going really rapid fire on this, guys, but that's why I say if you see something, let me know. If you want me to build a bundle, let me know, and we'll be able to settle all that up, and I'll run anything you'd like. Here's another sunset. A little more variegation in that one. So sunset. And I've got more Matanuska blossom. So there's those. I don't think we've pulled any of those in our sparkle yet. So we're going to start a new row down here and put that, sad to say, just out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah. Here is more Matanuska blossom. Matanuska. So we're up to 4 of those. I've got 4 of the Matanuska blossom. Let's see. I've got Another Saffron Spice, and another Alaska Gold. So Saffron Spice, Alaska Gold. Ooh, and then here's another from our fantasy series. These are we call them red apples. Goes with our evil queen, them red apples. It's a solid pot dye. So you need that good red, but you want it to sparkle. Very, very solid. Maybe like, I guess you could call it a fire engine red. So really pretty. We'll put it up here next to Aurora. Get that there. Got another fireweed. So here's fireweed. And I've got another Matanuska blossom. So where did I put Matanuska? So we've got 5 of the Matanuska blossoms. My mom does batches of 5, so that's a full batch. I've got another fireweed, so we might be at 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 fireweed. Oh, take it back. 5. I got 5 fireweed. And then this one is that standard, that really nice purple. So there's those together. Super nice, super nice. And where do we put the purple? Oh, the purple's right next to it. Hey, go figure. How nice. Oh, how nice. Okay, now we're getting into some newer colors, some different colors. I've got here, this is 3 skeins. We have gunmetal / denim. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Who do we got? We got Rima Jean, and Victoria, and Paco. Welcome, Paco. I've got gunmetal denim, 3 of these so far. Again, closer to a pot dye, a little bit of variegation in it. So you got some dark and you got some light in it. Beautiful, beautiful denim colors. And this is Night Forest. So you got dark black colors and dark blues in the green look. So it's like you're walking through a dark forest. So Night Forest. I'm going to put that next to the Saffron Spice because I kind of like that and that. All right, we're at the near end of this bag. What else we got here? I think it's more Night Forest. Oh, Saffron Spice and Gunmetal. So now for what we got 5 of the Saffron Spice. We've got looks like 4 so far of the Gunmetal. What else? Got one more skein in here. Maybe we have 5 Gunmetal. Hang tight. Hang tight. We're going. Okay. No, this is a random pull. This is Clear Creek. Lots of blues, greens, dark blues, no black. Just a really good set of blues, teals, really pretty. These ones? Oh, you're dyeing some spinning fiber? I'd love for you when you get it done. You should definitely, thank you for the follow. You should definitely send me a picture. I'd love to see what you come up with. So Clear Creek. Clear Creek is actually a location in Alaska. It's near what's called Talkeetna, and my parents homesteaded there in the 70s, like literally out in a cabin in the woods, 6 miles across the train tracks, homesteaded. They came into town when I was born. That way I wouldn't be. Well, okay, so that is all of that bag. I'm gonna come over here, get a drink, and then I'm going to open up this next bag of sparkle. See what we got going in here. Who knows? Maybe we'll find sparkle and sock in this one. get this going. Well, that one untied way easier than the last one. All right, so we got lots of sparkle here. Let me just check one or two things. Okay. All right. Okay. So next giant bag of fiber. I mean, yarn. Okay. So these ones are Mysterious Raven and Grizzly Mama. So one's got more purples, one's got more browns, but they are very significantly different. They're very pretty. We'll hold up. This is Grizzly Mama. And then this is Mysterious Raven. Purples, blues, dark tones. Beautiful, beautiful, pretty, pretty. So we'll put that one there. And then again, I like to put something. Actually, let's put Mysterious Raven right in between these oranges because I do love purples, oranges, and blues together. These two, another Mysterious Raven. And one of my favorites that we call Wild Alaska. So there's that. Wild Alaska. It's supposed to make you think of like the flowers that are blooming and the ocean and all the pretty mountain colors. Let's put it over here. We'll put it up. I've got lots of the Wild Alaska. I've got at least 4 that I can find right now. So there's those. These are all Wild Alaska. Beautiful color variations. However, I will say my mom does these in batches of 5, so her consistency from batch to batch is pretty good though, because she's been doing it for so long. So that's one of the great things. All right. So these ones, oh, you're gonna just love this. Ghost, if you're still here, you're gonna love this. This is our blueberry, greens, blues, little bit of purple. Oh, like being in a field of blueberries. Field of blueberries. It's a big thing actually to come up here and go blueberry picking. Go into the mountain area called Hatcher's Pass, and other areas have blueberries too, but the higher conditions are really nice for them, so they grow really well up there. Cranberry hunting season is another big one up here, and mushroom hunting season. So there's actually quite a few foraging seasons that are great up here. This is more of the Grizzly Mama, and I actually have 3 of those, so I can hold them all up. 3 Grizzly Mamas. Get that bear. And then I've got another violet. So like here's the violet with the Grizzly Mama. So I'm pretty sure, do I have violet up already? Maybe not. Maybe this is the first time we're pulling violet. So we'll put that right next to the blueberries. I've got Grizzly Mama next to the blueberries because of course you have to have the bear eating the blueberries, right? Right. Faithful blueberry, happy bear. Make my own song up because I do not care. Okay, we got another violet. We'll put that next to there. We've got okay, so these are newer ones, okay, for our pulls. Let me get this. Here's our 5th, I think, Grizzly Mama. I think that's a full rack now of Grizzly Mama. And another blueberry. Now, with that said, we have another really pretty if you're into more of some of the tones. So they are a fingering weight. They are 85% merino and 15% lurex. I appreciate you for asking. I usually try to repeat myself a little bit, but I also try to not be too repetitive. But they are 409 yards. They are really soft. They've got just a lot of gorgeous, yummy sparkle in them. That's the lurex. And these ones are called Ice Road Trucker. Blues, grays, and silvers and blacks. Hi, welcome in, Karen. Welcome in. So we'll put Ice Road Trucker right next to Violet. Oh, I did find more sock yarn. We're hitting the sock yarns. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Yay, I was wondering, did we really sell that many of all the same color? Okay. Here is more of the violet and a color I haven't pulled yet. So let's put the violet up. It does look like I have 5 of these violets. So again, if you want me to run anything, just let me run it. Or let me know and I will run it, or I can build you a bundle and I can put it in my buy it now. Um, so we've got five violet. Do I have a couple of these ones to show you all at the same time? Yes. So this next one, so we actually have two times a year for this kind of. So the irony is, so we have McKinley Summer. So beautiful greens, browns, makes you think of the mountains and the trees and the forests of Alaska. And then we also have another one that's like blues and purples for Denali winter. So there's going to Denali, and then there's the mountain Denali, and then they called it McKinley, and then they called it Denali, and I don't care. I'm gonna have both names to recognize both. So these are McKinley Summer, and they are one of our most popular top sellers. Here's just an individual skein to get a second look at it before I put it on the rack. These are, let's see, these are all, okay, so we have 2 different things going on. One, this one here, this is our Aurora. So Aurora Borealis, all the same kind of idea, right? This is a very bright version. These are Northern Lights. Got a little bit yellows in them, some really solid, pretty greens. Very, very pretty. Little bit darker tone though. So like if you're looking for, bright, bold, but also a little more muted, rich, deep colors. But this one's your bright chartreuse. And these are closer to like your moss colors or just your deep greens, right? So I'll put Aurora back up. But that is Northern Lights. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome, Churros. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Let me know, and I'll try to say it better. But you're welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you stopped in. We had a big fiber arts retreat this weekend, and so this is kind of why I'm doing this in a weird way. Instead of pulling them down, I'm actually emptying bags and trying to fill my shelves back up because we took them all to the event. Well, I'm pretty sure I have more sparkle in these bags somewhere. That's where we're at. Back to socks. So I will finish this bag, but we're going to move over. Does anybody want me to grab anything off of the sparkle wall right now? Right now. 3, 2, 1. We're moving over to the socks again. Woo! Oh my gosh, we had to move so far. My goodness. Okay. With that said, we're back to sock yarn. So we're at 450 yards. These are 80% merino, 20% nylon. So they're wonderful socks, shawls, scarves. This is it looks like it's our light version of Arctic Autumn. Super nice, super soft, and it is super wash, so it won't shrink on you. These are the lights. I do like kind of putting the lights down here because they're already light. So let's put them down here. Keeps pushing that white one back. Ha, ha, ha. Poor white. Come on. White, come back to the front. We like you, white. I don't want you pushed into the back. Okay, so now we've got another pull of yarn. Okay, we've got light blueberry. So into the sock yarn, we've got some lighter blueberries, light blueberry, and then we've got light McKinley Summer without the sparkle and with nylon. So I'm gonna keep putting these lights down here, as many as I can. The light ones are a different series for us. There are same colorways, they're just a gradually lighter tone of everything. We wanted to see if people wanted those brighter colors, same colors but bright. They've had mixed results as far as what people have liked. I think people really like my mom's dark, rich jewel tone. So we haven't really made a lot of them. So they're kind of one of a kind. Here's some more light blueberry. These are our Alaskan wild iris. So that's really pretty. Welcome in, Buttermilk. Buttermilk Jessie, welcome in. Welcome in. Those are the regular blueberries. There's my Alaskan Wild Iris right next to our Matanuska Blossom and our Alaska Gold. These are one of my favorite, but these are the light versions again. These ones are harder to tell that they're the light versions, but these are ice caverns. So in Alaska, you can go to the glaciers, and sometimes there's a cavern that is just completely made of ice that you can walk in and take pictures and hike to. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So ice caverns. And these should all be the light version of it. The funny thing about ice caverns is it's already light blues and light colors, so it's kind of hard to call them light, but these are separate than the standard ice caverns that we make. And again, these are all made by my mom. She's an Alaskan hand dyer. She's been dyeing yarns since 1993, been in business since then. My mom came up in the 70s and learned how to dye yarns and spin yarns and process wool. And here's another of the ice caverns. Put that down there. These are Clear Creek, but the light version. So again, some really nice. This kind of brings our standard tones into a spring mode is kind of what we went with. But we wanted to try them out, see if people liked them. And, there's always people who like light and there's always people who like dark. So, it does make a difference. And we're at the end of the bag. So I've got another. See, here's a good comparison. So these are both wild iris, but this is the light version. So it's got more white to it, just a little bit of a lighter tone. So a little bit different. So this is the regular one. And then we've got the light. And the last thing we are pulling out of this bag is going to be our light McKinley Summer. McKinley Summer in light. Yeah, her normal colors don't have any of the white in it. They're all just super, super rich, super solid colors with no white in them usually. So these get to go down here. They're all the lights. And I can still see I have a gap. So I have bags that must have more sock yarn in them. Got worsted weight floating around. I got all of that. But as far as everything goes, I'm going to be closing up the live here soon. So does anybody want me to pull anything right now? I can also do a little bit of a walk around. I do want to at least show you guys because I'll take you up and take you with me. We'll rotate the camera. I want you to see that we actually have a full shop. Like this is our shop. We got all kinds of stuff. We got fiber. Hi, welcome Ash McDreamy. Um, we have an entire shop filled with yarn, all kinds of stuff. These are our racks we took. I've got felting fiber, I've got merino wool, I've got silks, I've got bulky, I've got all kinds of different weights. I have hand spun. This is my mom's unique hand spun, one of a kind. All of those kind of deals. Super pretty, squishy, yummy, yummy yarn. Hi, girly. Welcome in. These are all hand spun by my mom, and a lot of them are hand dyed. So, got all kinds of stuff. And then we get over into this corner, and this is all needle felting fiber. And then we get into like my mom's hand dyed wool. And then we have some commercial color wool roving. So, a little bit of everything. And I just want you to see, since you're here, that we have lots that we could always go through. Lots and lots and lots. I got cotton yarns here. I've got Cascade 220. This whole wall here is Malabrego. I do have some finished goods. We'll have to do a trunk show for the finished goods. I think that's how we'll present them. I got a whole tree of pom-poms handmade in Alaska with faux fur, but high quality faux fur. Got some finished goods that are handmade locally by Alaskan makers. I've got that beautiful stuff called Kiviot that comes from the muskox farm. The really expensive bougie stuff. Um, so yeah, so with that said, it's been wonderful hanging out with you guys. I don't know who has been here, if anybody's been here from the beginning. Kind of a short show, but I also want to head home. It's been such a good weekend. So exhausting, but so good. And I really thank you for showing up and coming and helping support the live stream. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Let's raid someone. So, who we're gonna go raid? Let's go raid. Who's live? Who is live? Who is live? Maybe I don't have to stare at my face staring at the camera. Um, no. Oh, let's see. Let's go raid a new seller. Maybe. Somebody's like, okay, this one. Okay, let's go raid Maniac Maker. She's got quilting supplies. So quilting, sewing, and fabric supplies. Again, thank you everyone who came. Thank you everyone who showed up. If you only got to float in for a little bit, that's okay. I'm happy that you guys came. Everything was wonderful. I'm so glad I got everything I was trying to get done. And next time I will be more organized and will be able to do some giveaways. So I'm very happy that everybody who was able to come in and stop in was able to get here. And I'm just checking some things out, but we will go and raid and we will go from there. Just real quick. Doing some follows because I'll follow you guys and hopefully you'll follow back and we'll just have a good old time when we can meet up and we'll enjoy it. So, Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, Naturally, glad you came back. We're about to raid. I'm just kind of giving out some follows real quick. Follows in the chat. Follows in the chat. Okay, right. Sorry, I had more people than I thought. More people than I thought. We're almost there. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid here in just three. Let's see. Raid in 3, 2, 1.